Little people, Big World star Zach Roloff lands in urgent care ahead of Josiah's birthday. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel USA Roloff Family Gossip. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Had a bit of a health scare this week as he went to urgent care to receive some relief from sickness. Season 25 just wrapped up, which happened to be Zach and his wife Tori Roloff's final season on the reality show. Zach has experienced health issues in the past, including in Little People, Big World Season 25 when he had to undergo emergency shunt revision, which was first teased in the trailer before fans got the chance to see how everything unfolded on screen. One day before their son Josiah's second birthday, Tori took to her Instagram stories to reveal how much stress she's been under. Not only was she busy preparing for Josiah's birthday, but she also had to take her husband to the hospital. We ended up at urgent care to help get Zach some relief from sickness, she revealed. Tori felt overwhelmed, but their struggles didn't end there. After returning home from urgent care, Tori ended up throwing her back out after trying to move some furniture while her flooring was being reinstalled. Zach Roloff returns home in time to celebrate Josiah's birthday. In her Instagram story, Tori admitted that it's times like these that God is telling us all to slow down. Between preparations for Josiah's birthday, Zach's health issue and Tori throwing her back out, the young Roloff family underwent a lot in just one day. Fortunately, Zach was able to come back home in time to celebrate Josiah's second birthday. Tori later posted a video of the family singing happy birthday as Josiah sat on the kitchen counter next to his cake. At one point, the camera panned over to show Zach home with the family while the Roloff family sang happy birthday. Josiah didn't quite know what to do or if he should smile or not. He kept looking back and forth between the cake and his family. The cake, which had a construction theme, seemed to go over well because Tori later posted a video of Josiah in his high chair stuffing his face with the dessert on his big day. Tori added. Her next Instagram story showed Josiah fast asleep on top of his mother. A lot of what Tori posted on Instagram in the lead-up to Josiah's birthday is very relatable to many families. Stressful events sometimes spring up unexpectedly, even at very inopportune times. Tori clearly did the best she could under the circumstances, and hopefully the coming days will be a lot more calm for her and her family. Now that Zach and Tori are no longer on, fans will have to rely on their podcast and social media posts to get all the latest updates, good and bad, on the family. Zach and Tori Roloff announced departure. From Zach and Tori Roloff, stars of the hit TLC series Little People, Big World, have announced they will be leaving the show after 25 seasons. "We are done. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed," said Tori Roloff, sitting alongside her husband Zach, on the latest episode of their podcast Raising Heights released Thursday. "We've made it pretty clear," added Zach Roloff. "They haven't asked us back technically." Zach Roloff expanded on the couple's decision to leave the show, explaining that the last season was an especially difficult experience between family dynamics and their attempt to sell the family farm in Oregon. "This last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we were done with it," he said. Tori Roloff hinted that the couple lost faith in the show in the most recent season. Zach Roloff during at Hilton Anatole on February in Dallas, Texas. Tim Heitman /ISI Photos /us /Getty Images. "It was no longer a project that we really believed in, and so the last year was hard," she said. Debuted Anand follows a family with 3 members living with dwarfism. Parents Amy and Matt Roloff, who divorced and along with Zach Roloff, have dwarfism. The former couple's 3 other children, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, do not. The show has followed the family through the years living on their Oregon farm as they wrestle with the complexities of dwarfism and daily life issues such as marriage, divorce, and coming of age. Tori Roloff first appeared on the show when she and Zach Roloff began dating in season 10, which ran from "The couple wed in huge part of our lives, but it was time to walk away," the couple wrote in the description of Thursday's podcast episode. "The show brought us so many amazing opportunities, great memories, and so much fun. But it also challenged us to set better boundaries with filming and our kids, cope with not-so-accurate depictions of our lives, and face family difficulties." They added, "It was a great run, but we needed an adult in the room. And we made that move." Matt Roloff's brother Sam claims he turned down offer from TLC to join Famous Family's reality show. Sam talked about their creative upbringing before Matt starred in LPBW, his upcoming art exhibit in the De Young Museum in San Francisco, California, and why he turned down TLC's informal offer to be a part of the show, all exclusively with the U.S. son. Matt's younger brother, who has made a brief appearance on LPBW, is an artist in Sebastopol, California, a 10-hour drive south of Helvetia, Oregon, where Roloff Farms is. His digital media piece The Rise of the Yellow Vests Act 23 The Burning of Notre Dame is currently on display at the De Young Museum through January. Sam's second exhibit, Discovery of a Giant Frog Skeleton, is also on display through November. In an exclusive chat with the U.S. Sun, Sam revealed he was once in talks with TLC producers about being on LPBW when the show was first starting out back in. Sam said, "My ex-wife didn't want the kids to be involved in the show, and so that kind of put us off the list." He explained, "I think it's not really healthy to have kids on the show." Over the years, Matt's children Jeremy, 33, Molly, 30, and Jacob, 26, all stepped out of the spotlight. Zach, 33, is still on the show's upcoming season with his wife Tori, 31, but the U.S. Sun reported they will not be a part of the following one. Sam concluded, "It was never a formal offer, but just the first talks of the producers saying, 'Hey, are you guys interested in doing this?' And the answer was no." Tired of it? When asked about the family home on Roloff Farm for sale, Sam remarked, "It's kind of sad." He explained, "It's a good family farm and hopefully they keep it. Matt spent so much time building it out. Maybe he's just tired of it, I don't know." Sam remarked, "The cowboy town, the castle, all of those things, it's sad to get rid of them all. The next guy is probably going to tear them down, and that's no fun." Still for sale. Matt first listed 16 acres of the farm's total 109 acres for sale back in May. Jeremy and Zach both presented offers to Matt to buy the farm, but he refused their offers and instead decided to put the land up for sale. He asked for $4 million for the 16 acres, which included the original family home and the bright red barn. In October, the U.S. Sun reported Matt decided to list the family home as a rental back in August of this year. Matt put the farm back on the market but reduced the price the second time around. The TLC star is asking for $3.3 million for the land. And the farm is still actively listed for sale. 91 days late, Molly Roloff and husband Joel returned to family farm for short-term rental. Star Matt Roloff's plan to allow short-term vacation rentals at Roloff Farms saw the recent return of two very special guests. His daughter, Molly Roloff, and her husband, Joel Silvius, came for a stay on the Oregon property. The TLC star also gave an update on if pumpkin season at the farm is going to happen. Matt, 62, took to Instagram to document some repairs that were done recently on the farm, featuring son Jacob Roloff, who works as a grounds manager on the property. "We've been back in Oregon over a week now. Busy around the clock when I'm on the farm," Matt captioned the series of photos on January 20th. "Our plan B. Short-term rental Roloff Farms is going amazing. Thank you to all those, including Molly and Joel, who have come to be our guests. We're getting great feedback." Molly last appeared on in. She and Joel got married on the family's farm August after meeting in college at Whitworth University in Spokane. Shortly after the wedding, the couple moved back to Spokane, where Molly works as a senior accountant for Nordstrom. She and Joel live a private life now and are rarely seen except for when her family shares rare glimpses of Molly via their social media pages. The always sociable Matt continued, "It's fun getting to meet, when I'm here, some very cool folks." His short-term vacation rental business at the farm has taken off, and he advised potential guests to book sooner than later, as about half the weekends for this year are already booked. Many of the weekends that are likely already taken are in the October peak season, as Matt assured fans, "Yes, we are definitely doing pumpkin season." While the Roloff family used to live on the property full-time and welcomed visitors during the farm's annual fall pumpkin season, Matt put his farmhouse and more than 16.46 surrounding acres up for sale for $4 million in July. 4 months later, he took the property off the market. Matt and his girlfriend, Karen Chandler, have a home in Arizona now. Matt decided to rent out the farmhouse via Airbnb for more than $600 a night. It features 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, and can accommodate up to 16 guests. The Roloff's pumpkin season was a huge success, and Amy's husband Chris Merrick got a big promotion. He took over handling private tours of the farm, which had previously been done by Matt and Amy's son, Zach Roloff. LPBW's Roloff Farms faces disaster. Jacob shares from property wreckage. It appears Roloff Farms faced an outdoor disaster, as Jacob Roloff shared photos of apparent property damage from downed trees. Work is cut out for tomorrow, the TLC personality, 25, whom In Touch can exclusively confirm lives on his dad Matt Roloff's property, wrote via his Instagram stories on Wednesday, December 28. In the snapshot, a tree was seen laying in front of the house. In a separate video, Jacob gave his followers a glimpse at how close the large tree came to hitting the home on Roloff Farms, pretty close to the house, but really an ideal fall. He wrote across a picture of a close-up of the extensive branches nearly touching the house. Only one broken pipe, one tiny branch on the porch. Accompanying photos and clips revealed the tree damage on the lawn from the windy conditions the Hillsboro, Oregon-based location faced throughout the day. Jacob has not publicly confirmed that he is living on Roloff Farms with wife Isabel Roloff and their son, Mateo. However, Isabel, 26, revealed to fans that the trio moved into a new home in early October. Official first night at the new place tonight, she wrote via her Instagram stories on October 5 across a shot of pink clouds. I have said this before with hair. You always like how your hair is right before you get it done. Similarly, you always really like your house right before you move into a new one. The dedicated mama also reflected on having mixed emotions upon moving into their new place. I spent a long time just wishing we could live anywhere else, but when you make a house a home, it's hard to leave, Isabel added. Especially when it is where you brought your first baby home to, but where we are heading is a dream come true, honestly. Since the reality TV family is familiar with property management of their land, the recent tree damage wasn't the first time the farm has faced destruction from a storm. In September, Matt, 61, shared snaps from a damaged tent shortly after he left home to visit ex-wife Amy Roloff and her new husband, Chris Merrick, at the time woke up to this disaster on the farm, he wrote via Instagram. The passing first winter storm said, "Hello Roloff Farms, tent, we'll show you." Scroll down to see Jacob's photos from the farm property damage. The family patriarch reacted to the property destruction in a lengthy Instagram caption that day, thanking Jacob for his work. That feeling you get when you're taking care of things off campus, i.e. the farm, and enjoying a few days with my mother and Karen in Arizona. Meanwhile, back at the farm, the ice and wind storm knocks down a huge tree, and it barely misses the house, sick. Best part is Jacob Roloff, 45, jumps in and makes firewood and cleans it all up before I even know if it's a big deal or not. Matt added, how very nice is it to have Jacob and Isabel helping so much at the farm. Good job on the safe and careful tree removal/cleanup, he continued. Oh, and Izzy, thanks for snapping and sending me the photo of our annual elk herd migration. It's always fun to see them hanging out on the back 40. Tori Roloff hints at when she and Zach will exit Little People. Big World. Tori Roloff gave a reason for possibly leaving the show. Tori Roloff is discussing her and husband Zach's future on TLC's. During a Q&A session on Instagram, the 31-year-old reality star was asked how much longer she plans to be on television. I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here. Tori posted. Giving a reason for their possible departure, the mother of three added that it would be because of all the misconceptions people have of us and our family because they only get to see what TLC shows them. Zach has been on since and is the only child of Matt and Amy Roloff who is still on the series. His sister, Molly, and his brothers, Jacob and Jeremy Roloff, were part of the show when it first started but have since exited. I would say that the status of the relationship, if I had to summarize it, it's on the right path, Matt said. We've had some setbacks in recent years. We've shared all of those on the upcoming season and before. Our real life is always a little bit ahead of when things are released. But we're definitely working. Zach seemed less optimistic when asked about the nature of his relationship with his father. It's still pretty tough. Yeah, it's a tough situation, he admitted. I think a lot has happened. It's gonna take a long time. I don't think responsibility has been taken, but, again, we're just raising our family.